All right, are we live? How's everyone doing? Yeah, so what's going on? All right, we got 5 people in here. I think you can hear me. Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, Bitcoin got over 105K earlier and it's back down, so it's always bearish. Yeah, we'll see how many people we get in here today. It's just there's still nothing happening. I think Mudang's the only coin that had a decent run recently. Mudang to the moon. Yeah, I mean, it's so boring right now. It's just like, what are we doing? We're just staring at the same thing every day. Yeah, can't believe we missed Mudang at the bottom. What's up, Silver, my man? You still here? What is up, XCM bro? How you doing? Yeah, we're waiting for XCM to do this again. XCM's still holding up though, so it doesn't look horrible. We got a few high-risk moonshot coins. What are they? Deck screener coins? Go for it. There's only 5 people in here. We'll look at them. Yeah, I can't wait till I get my first paycheck and I can actually buy some gamble coins. Yeah, those all deck screener coins. Bells, T-Bull, and Gorpo. You talking about this Bells? The one we look at recently? Excuse me. Yeah, we've been looking at this coin recently, Bells. It's got a beautiful chart here. Double bottom. It's curling up. It looks like it's about to take off like Mudang did. Yeah, that's not a bad one. What's up, Eldor? What's up, the How? The How To says Turbo. What was the other one? Yeah, Bells is a good one. It's got a good chart. T-Bull. He says T-Bull and something. Oh, the Tron Bull. I've heard of this one. Let me go back to the other one real quick. But yeah, Bells from where you are now, a new high would be pretty much a 10x to $3. But like I said, it doesn't look horrible here. I would put money on there. And the Tron Bull. Yeah, this one's curling up too. Doesn't look bad. So real quickly on T-Bull from the high to the low. Yeah, it's still bearish under the 236, so the bottom's not in yet. But it's not bad. It came down and it's been going sideways. So once it gets over 209, it's bullish. Breakout clearly over the 618 at 2.5, 2.5, where it got stuck last time. I gotta turn this music down. T-Bull. Oh yeah, that's not a bad move. This one shoots up to a new high. Pretty much 39 to 40 cents would be a 94, 95x. Just to hit a 786 would be a decent little 12x, 12.5x to 5 pennies. First Tron meme coin. What was the other one? Gorpo. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm finding these coins on here. Gorpo. Okay, that one's not on here. I think you mean this one, the Q. I was reading that wrong. This coin? Damn, how long has this been out for? Yeah, I guess not a bad gamble play. Could be the bottom. It's got a long way to go to come back to life. It's going sideways, so they almost all look the same. Well, the last two anyway. Yeah, short term, got to get over 4.6, 4.7 to be bullish. Long term, over 8.7. But the question is, gamble coin. There's so many coins out there. It's going to be tough to pick the right ones. Yeah, a new high on this one's 165x. 157x. So that may not happen. 786 retracement, break the high at the 618 would be a 19x to 50 cents. What's up, Stone Santa? Yeah, we only got 13 people in here. It's ridiculous. Maybe. What's up, Coin Collector? Alright. What did you say, Eldor? What is that? NEU Rashi coin. Let me see if I can find that. NEU Rashi. I imagine you're talking about the Solana one. Just let me get it fixed here for a moment. Yeah, this coin here, I imagine what you're talking about. She's curled up. Let's see what she's holding. Yeah, you're holding over the 382. Got stuck at the 0.5, so she's bullish off of the curl up over 204. Another Solana gamble. And what kind of damage can this one do if it runs? It already ran a little bit here. Yeah, new high on this one. It'd take you up to a penny and a half and do a 3.5x. If you can hit 2.5 pennies, that would be your 5.5x. I have no idea where this coin's going to end up. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. Is Turbo moving? Nothing really moved. Bitcoin went up a little bit, and then I don't really see anything moving. When I first looked at my phone today, it was at over 105K. I was like, oh no, we're going. And then it just came right back down. Yeah, Turbo's not moving. Turbo's never gonna go up. Oh my god. It's still stuck at the 618 at this pretty much 5.9 level, high to the low. If it can get through the 618 and then 007, then we may have turbo run to 3 pennies, but it's just getting stuck right now. And your support is the 0.5, I believe it's the 0.5236, so as long as you're over that 4.4 level on turbo, there's really nothing to worry about. Yeah, your 236 is right there, so about 4.4, 4.6, 4.5. You're still bullish here, short term. It's just not doing anything. And then as for XCN, by the end of the month, there's no telling. We would like it to. I mean, it's potentially breaking out here. I mean, not on the weekly per se. This weekly candle could easily go back down inside of it. But we do have a 3-day candle back testing, 2 daily candles back testing. We just can't seem to stay over 2 pennies. Every time we get to 2 pennies, it just sells off. It doesn't move or sells off. It's coming back down again. But I mean, it looks okay for a breakout here. So I think the next big stop on it is going to be the 5 penny range. If we can get through 2 to 2.2, we shouldn't have a large move up, just like we did back here. Be about a 3x move if it does happen. Yeah, a lot of you guys are asking for turbo. Turbo's not moving. Turbo to 4 cents. Game 7 of what is on? Is that baseball? I have not watched baseball in forever. I didn't even know there was, what is it? Game 7 of what? It's not the World Series, is it? I have no clue. Oh, man. I haven't watched sports since I don't even know. I think since Tampa Bay with Tom Brady won his last whatever it won, Super Bowl. I think this is the last time I watched a game. You said turbo to 4 cents? Ow. Oh yeah, turbo's going to hit 4 cents definitely. I think 3 is the next big stop, and then after that, possibly 14 to 15 cents. What's up, Dave? Dave F in the house. Nav kicks. Oh, NBA playoffs. I had no idea. I gotcha. Targets for Zen. I don't know, is Zen ever going to go up? I guess I got to do better research on it because they said they can mint their own coin, so it's never going up. It's going to go to 0 forever. They're just going to keep printing coins. Print their way to 0. I don't know where this thing's going because just to get to the 236 on the macro chart, just to get there is, what, a 17x almost. I wouldn't know what else to draw on here to. Let's see, if we don't use the big scam candle, we use the first wick up. Yeah, maybe we should use this one. I guess we can't. Yeah, I don't know what Zen is going to do. It'd be worth putting money on for a gamble play. Comes up to the 382. It's 113x just to make it up there. All you need is a couple of scam candles to spawn in. But however many 064, I don't see it going higher than that, because the next move up, what is that? Yeah, the next move up is like 500x. ZBEC's waking up. Yeah, ZBEC is, I did an update on it this morning. It's still holding up, surprisingly. I still think we're about to get a large move up. Hopefully. Oh yeah, she is moving back up a little bit. Pretty much, got to break over that 18.3 level, and then the support is, of course, the 236 it's been sitting on. If I can get that to stick. So the 16 level, and then 18 is your price to beat where you're getting stuck. That's 618. But it is holding up pretty good here. And Z back to 5 cents. Yeah, the 5 cents would be about a 27x. Yeah, if ZBEC's going to actually blast out of here, I mean, more and more people are starting to talk about it, I think. At least you guys are. More and more channels, that is. So I think 3 to 5 cents should be fair. 17x up to maybe a 24x, and then up to, like I said, 27x maybe. But yeah, it's holding up. AOS, we watch crypto, not sports. Yeah, that's what's wrong with us. We sit here every day, every month, for months on end, looking at the same coins in the same spot, and they never move. If they do move, they go down. Yeah, I mean, AOS is doing nothing still. I mean, every time we come on these charts, we just move the little thing a little bit. I'm just in the same spot all the time. You're trying to hold the 786. I do believe the bottom is in, if you haven't heard me say that before. Clearly, that's your macro bottom. I don't think it can go lower than 20. So 20 was the bottom. You're simply getting stuck on the monthly candle at 444. But if you can hold 44 potentially, let's see where else you're getting stuck. High to the low. Let me just pull that out there. Yeah, I mean, short term, high to the low, you're bullish over 38. You got to stay over 44. And then a breakout would be over about 61, 62 potentially. But like I said, it's not doing anything. But I do think it's only up from here. As where up is, no one knows. If this thing can hit $4 to $5, that would be your 10x. If I got a 10x out of AOS, I would get out. And then higher than that, $8.50 to $10 would be your 20x. About a 21x. I mean, it ran up and it's been going sideways forever, so it's not a bad looking chart. I just don't know where they're all going to end up. What's up, Crypto Analysis? How you doing, my man? Ow. David Beats says, are we ready to gamble on Bonk? What was the other coin? Oh yeah, DGen. Is DGen moving? Same spot. These coins need to wake up and do a Moodang already. Yeah, the bottom is in, but you're failing to stay over the 382, so macro bearish under 7.2. And then short term on DGen, you want to call it that. Yeah, you're stuck right at this 382 from the high to the low. So it's not bullish in any way at the moment. Got to get over pretty much 5.8 and then up to 7.2. But DGen is going to be a good one. DGen to a new high up to 17, so probably that's a 30x. So maybe a 20-cent DGen for about a 37x from here. But I mean, it's just another coin doing what the rest of the market's doing. It's just we're kind of waking up here, but then we're just all getting stuck. It's because Bitcoin and Ethereum is not moving. Ethereum just stopped. What's up, Slava? Why are we gonna gamble on Bonk? I don't think I could ever buy Bonk or Turbo. Just because they ran already. I mean, they've been holding up very well. It's gonna have another move up. It's just, let me move this one out of the way. Yeah, but our trend line that we had on the chart forever here. Let's see what's going to get us over it. Bonk. What are you doing? Yeah, you're over the 382, so if you can stay over this 18.8 level, you're still bullish. You're getting stuck at the 0.5 right now. Clearly the breakout on Bonk is going to be once it finally gets over 403 pretty much. Gets back over this trend line, back over that 618, and then it'll finally start to move up. And then we'll finally get this thing potentially to this 301, the next stop up. But it's got a lot of resistance to get over. An 8x to the next stop. But I think once Bonk wakes up, it's just going to blow through all those levels. But I don't know. Yeah, ZBCN looks good there. Consolidation, been holding. Maybe ZBCN will be up next and go. What's up, David? Yeah, let's hit the likes. Hit the like button. Yeah, there's no one here. There's only 9 people here today, so it may be a short hour stream. How about Uniswap? I don't think we've ever looked at Uniswap. I guess we have. I never thought to look at this coin. Can you get this one on Coinbase? Maybe I'll put it on the list if it looks good. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. Pretty much held the 0.5 forever. And you're making higher highs and higher lows, so yeah, this one has a good chart. Like I said, I wonder if it's on Coinbase. I can add it to my list. Yeah, it's going to be great when I finally buy one coin and it pumps and does a 2x or 3x, and then I can rotate. Yeah, it's just all the coins are doing the same thing. They go up a little bit, they go down a little bit. We're just not moving. Uniswap is down below the macro 236, so there's nothing besides the chart itself. There's nothing bullish on Uniswap. Potentially that is the bottom. I mean, it held that volume area, as you can see. So it looks good. Yeah, and you hit the final support. So it looks like the bottom is in. Time to go up. And time to go up. Got to get over 628 and then 916. And then you're bullish to potentially push up through the 618 and make a higher high again. So at least the move up from the bottom is going to be a decent move, a 4.5x. Put in a higher high once again, and then I don't know where the Uniswap's going to end up. The new high to 91 will be a 15.5x. Yeah, I think Ethereum just stopped moving. Yeah. Ethereum got stuck at the 618, so it's over. Damn, the chat is flying. What's happening? What's up, Flip Coins? What's up, God? What's up, Brock? What's up, Harlem? How you doing? You just got out of work. Turbo update. Breaking news: Turbo is not moving. Nothing to see here. Move along. We will have a top this summer. You think so? Yeah, so many people are asking for Turbo today, and Turbo's just not moving. This is the last time on Turbo. You'll have to rewind the stream. Come on, where'd you go? Where'd our thing go? Yeah, she's dropping down just a hair and everyone's freaking out. I mean, it's bullish. You're sitting over the 236 here. Why does my chart look weird? As long as you're over 4.5, you're still good. You're just getting stuck at the 618. But as long as you're over 4.5, you should hold up. It's trying to get coiled up here. I still think we're going to have a large move soon. And then high to the low real quick on Turbo. Smacked right into the 618. That's why the 618 is a big retracement level, because this move down is officially over and you can officially start moving up once you break that 618. But that's why they just get stuck all the time, because there's no breakout. There's no hope. It's just shadow realm all the time. Ethereum's dead. Dogging me. Can't wait till we're actually bullish and moving, because this is getting old. Looking at the same coins every day. I'm just gonna start telling you guys it's in the same spot. Don't worry. Yeah, it hasn't moved at all. If it did, it came right back to the spot where we looked at it last night. But yeah, Dogging Me is a very bullish looking chart here. It needs to get back over the 2 level at 3089. And then potentially you could put in a higher high or take off. Higher high could be a 130% move to 202. So until it's ready to take off, that's probably your next big target if it's going to move up from here. And then of course we know once this thing wakes up and goes to the moon, top of the fib is all we really got. I guess we could draw a tinier one here, but penny and a half, 20x. Yeah, it looks like with this chart here, it looks like when Dogging Me wakes up, it's just gonna have a candle just spawn in and just all the way up. It's gonna 20x overnight. Toshi. I need to get in the market so I can actually not be poor. I would really like to make money this time. Toshi's in the same spot. Nothing to worry about. She's not moving. Oh, she went up 9%. Oh, looks like a top on Toshi. Oh. I'm not going to draw it, but you can clearly see there's some sort of a bull flag, little pennant forming. So it could be bullish. Oh no, these weekly candles got 2 hours left, 3 hours. So we have 3 hours until we know what Bitcoin is going to do. If we're going to be bullish or we're about to be bearish sideways again. I mean, I don't care. If we just don't move for the next couple of months, that'll be good for me. I know you guys need to make money and want to make money, but so just keep it simple on Toshi. Toshi here. That's stuck at the 618 and you're sitting right on the 0.5. So your support right now is 3069, and you got to get over at 308 level. Or 3009. I can't see the damn thing. 3093. And I think it's also your 236 or 382. Yeah, you're sitting right on the 236. So she's staying. If she can hold here, just like ZBCN, and just hold bullish here for a couple of weeks, that would be just fine. Holding over that 6.8 level. And then possibly, if it holds there and stays bullish, then clearly a new high on Toshi would take you up to potentially the 1618 at 203. Do a little decent move. It's just, there's no telling when these things are going to run. You did just have a bullish cross on the weekly MACD, as you can see down here, which everything had that pretty much. Bitcoin just had it, and Bitcoin ain't moving. So 5x up to the new high, and then Toshi. Where's Toshi gonna go? Yeah, a penny. A penny would be a 13.5x, and then 2 pennies would be about a 25x. Toshi's gonna be a big one though. It may go higher than that. But yeah, we pointed this out before. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. But we finally got that bullish cross on the MACD. Last time we got it was back here. And we just went up. And we just got it again. So we should move up from here. Last time was here. We went up. Back here, we went up. And we just got it. And we're already going up. So maybe we're about to hit 110, 120k Bitcoin soon, hopefully. We'll probably pull back after that, but at least let's get a move up. We'll see what they do, because there's 2 hours left on this weekly candle to stay above the macro and the 786 here, 100 to 103k. If they send it back down, then oh man, in the next 2 hours, that's gonna be brutal. You're adding to Velo. Yeah, if we just go sideways forever and then the very end we go up, we go vertical. A little handful of coins will go vertical and then it's over. What's up, Robert? Yeah, it does the same thing. Just it goes up and then everyone gets excited just for a minute, and then it goes right back down. We think we're getting it, and then nope. You see that double top on Toshi? Hoppy coin. Oh yeah, Ort and Hoppy. Ort. Yeah, Ort came all the way down to a new low. Is at the bottom. No one knows. Could be. It's not a bad setup down there. Double bottom with a higher low. It's getting stuck at the 236, so it's got to get over 6 up to 8 to be bullish, and a macro bottom in. And then I think we said this last night on it. But yeah, it looks kind of like the bean chart. I mean, it's not a bad idea to buy in. Yeah, you pretty much hit the 786 and bounced, and now you're not moving. But it's one of those charts that looks it did everything it needed to do, and it's double bottoming, higher low. So it's probably going to start running as it comes down. Yeah, this thing may spike up 73% soon. But don't get me wrong, there's nothing bullish on the overall chart besides the end here. Only bullish at the end, and then it's over. What else did we say? Ort. We did Ort. Oh, Hoppy. But if that's the bottom on Ort, 618 retracement, and that's it, that would be a 6x, 10x up to the 786. So 30 cents, pretty much 60 cents, and then Moonshot would be, yeah, 62, 63x to $3. If they send it back down, then it's players eliminated. Yeah. Yeah, if we don't go up from here, we go down, and some of these coins that are already on the bottom are already going to zero. Can you imagine what OXT is going to do if Bitcoin just drops back down to 90K? If your coin doesn't like to hold up, it's just going to die. Hoppy. Hoppy to the moon. I need to get a list up of all these meme coins because there's just so many of them. Hoppy, Toshi, all the new ones y'all bring, dogging me. Yeah, Hoppy doesn't look horrible here. It's just they got stuck again. High to the low, 382, got stuck, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. Low to the high, you're holding right on the 382 at 356. So it's holding bullish support. It is curling up. It just needs to break back over this 4047 to be bullish again. But it did break the downtrend, and it curled up like I said. And then Hoppy to a new high would be what? Hoppy all the way up here to 3085 would be pretty much a 25x from here, if it's going to get that high. 786 retracement, 3017 would be your 5x. I think the top is going to still be in November, but we may get an early top. I don't know. It's all over the place. People are calling for 2026 now. No one knows. Did it go to zero? What's up, Kura? Yeah, I don't think you were here last night. What's up, Antonio? LCX. LCX is not moving. What am I up to today? Nothing. Not nothing. I may not be on here tomorrow streaming. I may end up going to the beach tomorrow. I have not been to the beach in a long time. So if you don't see any updates or anything tomorrow, you guys know that I'm gone to the beach. Oh, we got 42 people in here. What's happening? Are we back? Why are there 40 people in here? Sumi on base. Hold on, I forgot LCX. Yeah, everyone make sure you answer the poll and hit the like button. That helps out a lot. So I imagine. Yeah, LCX is still in a downtrend, but the bottom is in. We said this last night. If we zoom out, macro chart, it did double top and then you kind of died. But you're holding the higher lows. You're holding our green macro support area. So I would say it's the bottom. It's up only from here for LCX. Or sideways. It could just hang out here for the next 2-3 months if it wants to. But yeah, I mean, these coins that are down here like this, they can't really afford to break downtrend or break the uptrend and just come down. Then we're going to have a little pitiful bull run. At the very end, we'll have a green candle spawn in and then it's over. But if that's the bottom, a new high up to about 160 is your 11x. So maybe 160 up to 250 on LCX. And that would be a 17.5, 18x. What's up, Matthew? Sue me on base. Matthew back in the house. Where you been, my man? Sue me on base. Black cat. Zaza. Yeah, all these coins that we're looking at, they're all curled up. Sue me on base, and then I gotta go get a drink because my mouth is completely dry. High to the low on Sumi, getting stuck right at the 236. So bearish below 404 and all the way up to 3013. Until then, you're still bearish and could still go down. But short term, you can put the bottom in and hopefully get bullish over that 236, but you're getting stuck right there. So it's not bullish. And if this thing's gonna run, oh man. 786 retracement up to 3203 is a 73x. Jesus. 618 retracement is more like it. Almost a 20x. Moonshot gamble new high. Never gonna happen. Oh my god. Never ever ever gonna happen. Could you imagine if one giant candle spawned in on this thing? You probably wouldn't even be able to sell. It's only got 39k market cap. That's low. 22k of liquidity. Yeah, we're not even going to measure it. It's not going up there. Man, this thing's got 60,000 holders. Yeah, if this thing gets a decent pump, make sure you get out as quick as you can. Oh, that's right. Let me switch to music. Alright, music is switched. Are we back on the chart? Alright. All the Moon Boys are back. Because Bitcoin is going to explode. Yeah, can you guys feel it? Can you feel the hopium? Are we about to blast out of here? Man, watch, it's gonna happen tomorrow. Oh man. Yeah, get ready because I'm not gonna be around my computer tomorrow. I won't be around my computer till Tuesday. And that is gonna suck if this thing goes tomorrow and y'all are all making money and I'm just not there. It's like me buying in and out of coins. I buy it, it goes the other direction. No, I'm not gonna be on my computer, so Bitcoin's gonna go to 110K. We got flip coins for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate that. First super chat of the day. I appreciate that, my man. Uh, what'd you say? Win crypto? You talking about the coin win? Win. Yeah, no one watched the win updates in the past, so I don't think anyone cares about win. They got a pump, but it's stuck at the 3 too, like everything else. Still bearish. It'd be nice if Bitcoin ran right now, then all these coins would just start, hopefully, if Ethereum wakes up. But yeah, win is bearish until it gets over 4064. Breakout over 3014. Win Hopium to a new high, 2013 would be a 24.5x. What's up, James? Yeah, I agree with you, Kura. Uh, what did you say? Mudang is gearing up for a rug pull? Who's done 18 pump fund rugs? The person that made Mudang? Hold the short. Yeah, Mudang's the only thing I think that ran real good recently. Oh yeah, whatever happened to Delarnia? Is Mines of Delarnia still going to 0? Oh wow, we've been on here for 50 minutes already? How did that happen? Uh, what did you say? Oh, Cookie Dow. XCN's not moving. Yeah, this is like the 4th time we've looked at XCN. XCN, it looks like it's going to break out, so if Bitcoin and Ethereum start moving again, then hopefully XCN will go. XCN could go on its own. Because it did, I know it did that time. But yeah, XCN is holding bullish, holding over 2 at the moment. It keeps going up and down. Ultimately, you're back tested our pattern and you're trying to hold 2. If you can hold 2, then 2-2. Get over 2-2, and that should send you up to 5.5. Someone asked earlier if it's going to happen before the end of the month. I have no idea. It looks like it wants to. 187% move now to 5.5 pennies. Oh yeah, that's right. It's got delisted, so it's gone. Yeah, just it needs to get unstuck. Ethereum. What is RiseNet? Yeah, you got to be more clear. I don't know what that means. Is it a deck screener scam? Yeah, I don't. Doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. Caspa. Ow, come on. Caspa. Is Caspa moving? Probably not. Caspa is doing nothing. She's still curled up. She broke the downtrend and held the bottom. Our green support box. Macro bottom was in. High to the low. Let's see, I got too much crap on the screen. Yeah, you're over the 0.5, so your support right now is the macro 236. So bullish macro wise over 10.5, and you're holding the 0.5, stuck at the 618. So it has to get over 12. Gets over 12, then you possibly have a breakout on your hands. Come on. It's not what I pushed. But it looks like, I mean, it looks like kind of like Bonk and Turbo. Where they ran up, they went sideways forever. One last dip down to the area, and then it's starting to wake up. We're just all getting stuck. They're doing the same thing, now that I think about it. And then Caspa, $1 to $2. So $2 Caspa would be an 18.5x. If it gets listed on more exchanges, then maybe you get $5 Caspa and get a 50x. All right, let me switch this music again. Try ZK Sync. We got Matthew for 5. I appreciate that, my man. Department of Government Efficiency on base. Doge. On base. Okay. Doge on base. Let's see. Oh, they actually have a blue Dogecoin on base. Yeah, which one is it? I think I found it. Yeah, let me pull it up real quick for a second and then tell me if this is it. Yeah, is this the right coin? If it is, I'll go right back to it. But I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back. All right. Let me see. Was that the right coin? Let's see. Come on. The chat's just going. Okay, that's it. I got you. I got you. Nah, we don't need no more coins, my man. Doge is gonna hit 80 to $1 this bull run. Yeah, I agree with that. I think $2 is possible. But I guess I'm more bullish than most people. We can all hope. But I think, yeah, definitely $1. Alright, let me pull this one back up. So Doge here. Curling up. Oh, she had a nice little move. Double bottom, hit the 786. I can already see it. I can already see it. So Doge. Okay. High to the low on Doge. Getting stuck at the 382. I'm just going to start saying that now. When you ask for a coin, I'm just going to say it's stuck at the 382. Go home. Go back to the shadow realm. You're not bullish. Let's see, did she hit that 786 support and bounce for a double bottom with a higher low? Yeah, she did. One little wick tagged it and it was over. We're seeing that all over the place now. Same pattern and then the same getting stuck, but Doge, I would imagine this coin's going to do good. That's the wrong tool. What am I looking for? Alright, making sure I didn't stay muted. Yeah, 30x to a new high, up to pretty much $1. So yeah, I don't think that's I think this is a good play, not a bad one. Doge on base. Dogecoin. Elon's a good one too. Yeah, I just wanted to see the target for Dogecoin. What we had. Zoom out to the monthly. Yeah, Dogecoin's been holding up very well. Very, very well. And it's been making higher highs and higher lows on the macro. It just broke the downtrend. So that was the last time to buy Doge down there at 14 pennies. So our target, okay, we have $1.60 on here. That'd be a 6.5, almost a 7x to that level. So maybe that's the target. Around that. That's why I say $2, a little wick above. And then get a 9x, 10x, almost a 9x out of it. Damn, why is my phone going off? Yeah, but Doge is curled up here, ready to run. Oh man, we're muted again. Damn it. Anyway, CTX here. CTX, it looks like the macro bottom is in. Yeah, I don't know why I've been doing that lately. I'll mute you guys for a second and then I forget to unmute it. It's ridiculous. It's a bottom signal. But yeah, CTX, you can clearly see the white line I drew on the chart here. You're stuck below the 236. You got to get over 205, 372 to be bullish. And then clearly the breakout's going to be over the $6 range. Confirmation over 975 pretty much. But the question is, how high is CTX going to run? Are people going to actually buy this coin? 786 retracements, your 10x up to $19 to $20. So maybe you get a little bit above the previous high, 50 to 60, 70 bucks, just guessing. But the official retracement is all the way up here at 140. A 75x. So if CTX does a 75x, then we're all going to make it. I don't see CTX having the firepower to do that. So if I had CTX, which it looks like the bottom, like I said, if it hit 20 bucks, I'm out. Taking my 10x and going to something else. Yeah, we got it. What's trying to break out? Yeah, I got it. Now everyone's going to keep saying that because some people are on delay. What about AVAX and Polkadot? Alright, if I missed a coin, I'm trying here. Swift coin. What is Bitcoin doing? Is she moving again? Not really. Still in the same spot as always. Same thing with Swift coin. If you're not over 1.6, then you're still in the same spot. Oh, you're even lower than yesterday. I mean, we're still holding up bullish here. The fact that all these weekly candles have been holding. Why did I move that? But yeah, you're holding low to the high. I guess I can't do that. That's the same damn candle. Anyway, you're sitting over that 382 at 1.3. The big price to get over is this 164 level we've been watching, but the fact that you're going sideways here is not bad at all. And what else are we getting stuck at? I think we're right at the 382. Yeah. So the 1.5 up to the 1.6 level is the price to beat right now. But Swiftcoin, as we know, has been holding up very well. Bottom was in, bottom is in. I think that 8 level, 8.3 was it, and it's just waiting its turn. And then Swiftcoin to a higher high would be possibly the 2 level here. Once we blow through 4 pennies, it's going to shoot straight up to 10 and do a 7x, and then you have 2 pennies or 20 cents for a 13x, and then 50 cents I think is a real good target. So a 33x from today is very possible, and then if you're a moon boy, an 85x to $1.25. But it's just curling up. It went sideways forever, and it's finally making higher highs and higher lows. It's gonna be a good one. Swiftcoin's gonna move out of here. AVAX, Avalanche. Yeah, I mean, you're getting stuck at the 382, but you're above the 236. You've just been going sideways. A lot of coins are doing this right now. Lower lows and lower highs on the macro, if you're not crawling up. So just keep it simple on AVAX. If you can get back over about $25, $26, you're bullish. Breakouts over 50. Get over 50, then AVAX will be in its own little bull run. How high is it going to go? A new high is going to be a 14x, so I have no idea. I still think these older coins are good for 5 to 10x's. If they get any higher than that, then there's a good chance. But I guess if you want that level, there's 300, 315. So maybe we break the other high and we go to 200. That'd be more like it. If AVAX hits $200, that's where I would get out. Let's see how many can't hears yous popped up. $100 AVAX. Yeah, there'll probably be a lot of sellers at $100 too, because even though I say a 10x there, if you hit $100, that's your 4.5x. If I get a 4 or 5x out of anything old, I'm out. So you're probably going to have a lot of people at $100 selling. What is root? Root network. Yeah, it's just, we're gonna, oh my god. I don't know, the chat's going too fast again. Someone said they bought root. It's going to zero. Possibly the bottom is in. It's all the way down here. Really can't go any lower. See if we have any sort of a bottom being formed. Nah. The only thing you could say is maybe the bottom is in. But there's nothing else to say on it. It's just going to zero. Only thing I would say, if you bought this coin, maybe you bought the bottom. I don't remember looking at this coin before. But if it's the bottom, a 618 retracement up to 3.5 is a 7.5x. 786 retracement up to 6.5 would be a 13x, and then your moonshot, I don't know what root network is, but at 33 cents would be a 67x. But right now it's bearish and going to zero. Nothing bullish on it. Oh man, why is it so hot today? PNG, yeah, PNG is a good one. Yeah, all the coins you guys are talking about, I think are all going to be good plays. QNT, PNG. What's up, Carrie? We got Carrie Ann back after months. I couldn't bother with any crypto for a while. Yeah, you ain't been here in a while. A lot of people disappeared and did the same thing. It's just we've been bearish for so long. Oh, you asked for root for like 2 months ago? Root to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, Turbo's not moving. Turbo. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people ask for Turbo today. I said no more Turbo. Turbo's high to the low is stuck at the 618, just like Ethereum's getting stuck. So it has to get over this 5.9 level to break out. If not, this 4.4 level is also your low to the high 236. So as long as you can hold 4.4, you're still bullish. You got to push through 5.9. And I would have to guess once Turbo gets through 5.9, that should be it. Pretty much 006, and then once you get over 007, then I think it's a given that she's about to run up to the next level, which I think is, that's the wrong, which is going to be possibly a 1618 for a 6x to 3 pennies. Should be the next move up if we can break through the 618. And then after that, bull run top, maybe 15 cents, and you get another 28x out of this thing from where it is. If we don't just break down from here. I mean, there's no telling if it's going to hit 200 bucks or not. Like I said, 100 bucks is probably going to be the sell price for everyone. There's just so many coins now, and there's so many new coins coming out, and it's just like last cycle. A lot of the new coins were the winners. That's why if you get a 5x out of an old coin, just get out. Not financial advice. Yeah, Bitcoin's got what, 2 hours left. We got 2 hours to see. We've been waiting all week for this, to see where this weekly candle's finally going to close at. Oh man. Oh man. Now we got to have a monthly close. Everyone go back home. Go back to the shadow realm. We got to wait 13 days to see if this monthly candle is going to close above the 1272. All right, I got to answer my phone. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Uh, yeah, what happened? What did I miss? Someone spamming in the chat. Silver's on top of it. If this week isn't it, I'm done. Well, you may be done because, as like I said earlier, I won't be around my computer for the next day and a half, so we may end up flipping bullish and hitting 110K and going, just because I'm not here. It'd be great to see ZBEC hit half a penny. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to hit half a penny. I think it's definitely going to hit a penny. On Brett. And it's hot in here. Yeah, why haven't they listed Brett on Coinbase? I don't remember if you guys said, is it on Robinhood? I have no idea. Yeah, Brett's done nothing. It just pumped up and got stuck at the 0.5 and it's coming back down. It's holding over the 236, so it's trying to stay bullish over 67. But it's been going sideways forever. It hasn't really had a run like some of these other coins. I know the big YouTubers shilled Brett for a long time there, but I don't hear anyone talking about Brett anymore. So a new high on Brett is going to be a 6.5x to 44. So Brett's probably going to hit $1, if not more. So what is that, a 14, 15x? Let's move this just a little bit. Yeah, about a 14.5x on Brett. But if all these meme coins, Brett and Andy and Pepe, fly to the moon, maybe get a 30x out of it, which I think they will. So Stormtrooper, Toshi's getting ready to rock it. I don't know. I think they're both good plays, Mochi, and I don't know. More people know about Toshi. So more people are going to buy it when it has green candles spawning to the moon. FOMO is going to kick in. Yeah, when is the convention? Is it soon? Because this, I mean, the little pump today may have been just because of that, and then it's going to sell off after the convention. 28 people here. What does the poll say? It's 50-50. Is crypto boring? I think someone said Gala earlier. I think Gala's on my watch list. Yeah, Gala is. I don't remember what chart we're using. Got stuck at the low to the high, 3-2, like the rest of everything. Yeah, Gala's been going sideways for a very long time. Gala's got a good looking chart here. But short term, you got to get over 22 to have a move up to the macro 236 at 3. And then bullish once you get over 6. Breakout over 16. And then what did Gala end up holding? Yeah, she's been holding over the 0.5 for a very long time. Like Gala's going sideways. Gala doesn't look bad. Is Gala going to hit a new high and do 140x almost? Probably not. But the reason I have it on my list, it's 148x. Jesus. Up to 267. Gala to a 618 retracement and I'm out. That's a 9.5x. Up to 16. So yeah, if Gala does a 10x, then that's where I would get out. Next stop would be 34 for a 19.5, almost a 20x. Yeah, is this music too loud? I put it on my phone a minute ago and I was like, man, this music is loud on here. Where are we at? Hoppy and Benji are both looking good. Yeah, we looked at Hoppy already. Hoppy. Just like I said earlier, just so many coins. Yeah, it got stuck at the 3-2 also. But you did break the downtrend. Just like Toshi did, and Toshi had a little run. We should get a decent little run soon. It's a 3x up to the 618 from where you are. And then pretty much a 5x up to 3017786. But it is curling up. Doesn't look bad. Benji. Yeah, is Flipcoin still here? Is your how's Billy doing? Billy's going to be a good play too. It just, yeah, Benji has been going sideways, getting accumulated forever. Oh, come on, we got a black screen. We can't do that. But yeah, Benji here has been going sideways, getting accumulated. It's holding 3-2. It's just, it looks like a chart that is just going to blast out of here when it actually does. But it's holding 2 pennies, so it's bullish. Where's Benji going? I have no idea. What is it at? 2 pennies, so maybe $1 Benji. 50 cents on Benji is about a 24 to 25x, and then looks like the next stop up is a 68x up to $1.45, $1.50. I would say that's not out of the question. If people are going to buy this coin, if people are going to actually pile into Benji. Benji on base. Yeah, Benji's good. Oh, we got Central Florida. Welcome in, my man. We got for 5 Swiftcoin resistance TA, please. Oh man, I appreciate the 5. I'm so tired of looking at Swiftcoin. Just let it go already. Just let it go to the moon already. So no one ever asks me about Swiftcoin ever again. I think Swiftcoin's the most watched coin we do now. It's holding up. It's not doing anything. It's in the same spot. Resistance is 16.4. It's just getting stuck here. I would say 15 up to 16.4 is your resistance. And the fact that it's been holding up for over a month now, it looks like it's getting ready to just take off, to be honest. But I think if you can get over 16.4, then you have something. And it looks like you need a weekly candle to close over that to confirm, but it may just go. I don't think it's going to happen on this one unless people pile in right now because it's got an hour and 48 minutes left. And overall picture, we know the bottom is in on Swiftcoin. It's just simply getting stuck at that level. But you may get a decent run up to a new high soon. If you can get over that 16 and then 4, And it may shoot straight up to 10 cents and do a 6.5x, almost a 7x from here. And Swift coin to 50 cents would be your 32x. I think it's very possible. And then your Moon Boy shot to $1. Dang it. Swift coin to $1.25 would be an 84x. But it's not moving. It's not moving. Oh, so it's at the end of the month. What the hell was that? Alright, we still got half a month left. Oh, Brett is. Yeah, why? I mean, why is Brett so popular? Why did all the big influencers talk about it all the time forever? H-bar. Edge is just getting started. I appreciate it. So BK. Yeah, a little bit late. I don't know how much longer we're gonna go on. We had over 40 people in here. Now they're falling back into the shadow realm because we're not moving. Got excited for a moment because Bitcoin hit 105K, and then it's just over again. What'd you say? We got Central Florida for 2 again. For 2, he says Swift is greater than XCN. I have no idea what I honestly have no idea what either of the coins do, what category they're in, what they do, anything. It's just from what I hear and the charts. But yeah. I really don't care. I just want them to go already. XCN is in the same boat. It looks like it's about to start running. I don't know, we keep saying that every day, but I guess it's the fact that we look at the larger time frames a lot. So it just feels like forever. It feels like we've been in this game forever. Oh, you're here? Okay. No, I was just going to ask you if your Billy's going up. I didn't even look at it. Billy to the moon. It's still in the same spot. Hopefully you get your 150x out of it. I think when Billy takes off, it's just gonna fly out of here. And it looks like the bottom is in now. Yeah, if Billy flies out of here, man, that would be nice. 150x to the new high. It's got good liquidity, low market cap. Oh, wrong one. Let me make sure I'm on the right page. Oh yeah, someone said H-bar. H-bar is an older coin, so if you're just looking for a little 5x play, then these older coins like H-bar should be your play. What is H-bar doing? It's below the 618, got stuck at the 786. I mean, it's still holding up. I guess H bar and XRP are going to run at the same time again, huh? Yeah, low to the high, you're sitting over the 382, so as long as it's over 16, you're macro bullish. And it's been going sideways for, what, 3 months now. So it doesn't look horrible. Once you get over 20, then you can be excited again. And then clearly once you get over 31. And then what's the new high on this one? Yeah. Yeah, I think we say $1 to $2 on H bar. So that'd be a 6.5x. And then $2 would be your 10x play. But ultimately, you're making higher highs and higher lows, and it doesn't look horrible at all. H bar will be big in your opinion. Good utility, great price now. Do you think it can do more than a 10x? A moon voice cut out, yeah. It's alright though. But yeah, it wasn't a bad stream. How long have we been on here? Just over an hour. 82 votes, it's still completely tied. It's crypto boring. How's that possible? Yeah, we're going to end it there with a tie. It's undecided if we're bullish or bearish. Not this bull run. Yeah. Alright, so we looked at a lot of coins, some more than others. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. I may stream and I may not. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Everyone is appreciated. Appreciate the support, the super chats, the super stickers. And if I'm not on here tomorrow, we stream almost every day if you're new to the channel here. So consider liking, subscribing, and hanging out with us. We got a bunch of great people in here all the time. But yeah, as I said before, none of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good luck. And we'll see what happens. Peace out, everyone.